Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Okay, now I can.
Yes.
I don't know what happened. Okay. Welcome, everybody, to the ShIT show. Okay, so where'd you go, Leanne?
I turned my camera off because I could barely hear y'all, so I'm having to hold my phone up to my ear.
Maybe my phone got turned down. Is that better? There's Christy. Let's see if we can't bring her up. Did you click on the link, Christy? Okay, for some reason it won't let me pull Christy up.
She probably went through YouTube.
Did you go through YouTube?
Maybe have her do it on her phone like we did.
Are you on your phone or your computer? Okay, you went through YouTube. You got to click on the link that I sent you on.
Her phone.
I just sent you a link on TikTok. So go. Oh crap. Go to your TikTok, and in your message, I sent you a link. Click on it, and that should put you in here as a guest. You know, we figured it out yesterday that it was just two of us. Today we're inviting guests. So I apologize to our audience, but hey, I put on here this is a ShIT show and anything goes. You have to be 18, so. While we wait, I have a service announcement. Crazy Cooley is selling merch at Crazy Cooley 50 on his YouTube page. So everybody go over and show some love. I sent it to you in a message. I couldn't find your number to text it to you. Holy smokes. Crazy.
Yes.
So how do we get, she says she doesn't see a link, but I sent it to her just now on TikTok.
Does she have, do you have her phone number?
I did, but it's not in my phone.
Have her somehow send you her number and then send the link to her phone like you did with us. That's the easiest.
The problem is she's on her iPad.
Okay.
Tell her send her phone number through Messenger through TikTok on your page on TikTok. Can she do that?
Is there a reason you're on your iPad instead of your phone?
Maybe she can go on her phone for a bit, and that'll be easiest.
She said that's okay. Okay, well, let's get this shit show started. We've got Miss
Can you
Miss
see us?
Leanne and
Real quick, April, can you see us, Purple? From our view,
I can see you.
Are we all in the box with you? Because our view's different. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I've got you and me. You're below me, and then there's Leanne, and then we got Teresa who feels the need to hide.
Okay.
Oh, you got your phone? Okay. Is there a way for you to copy the link? Do you have her number?
No, just through Facebook.
Hold on. Let me see if I can send it Facebook. Okay, Christy, go on your phone to Messenger and see if you've got the link there now. Is that you making that racket, Cooley?
Sorry.
Okay. It didn't make you a guest though.
Maybe she needs her phone.
She's on her phone. Did you click on the link?
Did she type her name in too? Just to type her name in.
Did you type your name in and click on the link? She said that's okay. We're going to get you up here. We haven't invited people before, so we're a little, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, on with the shit show. What's up, Cooley? What have you been doing all day?
What? So are we live right now? You have us live, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We've been live for 8. I'm going to have to edit this because we've been live for almost 9 minutes.
Okay, right. So if you're going to edit this, I'm going to say 2 things since you're going to edit. So it doesn't upload to YouTube. Like, I think we have to go back in StreamYard and upload it ourselves because I don't see anything. So something we have to learn. So it records it. It shows it live to everybody. But then I think we physically have to go in StreamYard and then upload it to YouTube.
Oh.
I know. I didn't. So okay, fine. But since you're gonna edit too, I was thinking, is there maybe 1 or 3 topics that we could just maybe touch on? We don't have to touch on them. So there's maybe a direction that anybody wants to talk about. Just like a couple topics that we might hit on.
This is a shit show. We talk about whatever we want.
Okay. Go.
I'm gonna talk about this new shirt. I bought it off of Temu. and it says, you matter, and it has hearts. Then on the back it says, dear person behind me, blah, 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 blah. I can't remember what it says.
I love it. All right, you know what? I just thought, educate us on Timo. Not a lot of people know. How does it work? Are the products garbage? And like everybody does
No,
Amazon.
okay. I bought this cup. Okay. It's a nurse's cup. It says, because badass lifesavers is what happens when heroes clock in. I paid $7-8 for it. It's been a really good cup. I've had no issues. I bought this thing here. Okay. You set it like this. No, you set it like this. Okay, with the thumbs up, and you put your phone in the hands of it. Okay, but if you're on a charger, you can turn it this way, which holds it up in the air a little bit, and then you can actually still put it in there. It's really made for a phone without the case, but I can get it in there enough, you know, and it works pretty good. I bought this off of Temu. I have 2 of them. I keep meaning to send one to Leanne, and I keep forgetting. I have bought all kinds of things off of there. And I will say, probably the craziest thing, oh, and I don't have it in here now, is I bought a shirt. Now, okay, the shirt that I had made for you with our sisterhood stuff on it,
Right.
it came from Temu, and I mean, it was fine. You know, sometimes you want to get a size bigger in shirts and whatnot because they use a polyester kind of, I mean, this is comfortable, but I got a size bigger than I normally wear.
Right.
And, you know, it's not tight at all. It's very comfortable. I will say I washed my sisterhood shirt, and before I could get in there and get it out and hang it up, my husband put it in the dryer, and I see 2 little spots where the material for the picture has come loose.
Yeah.
You don't really notice it. It just looks like part of the shirt, but I wasn't real happy about that.
Is the overall quality of the products like not cheap as far as like they work like Amazon?
Right. I mean, like I said, I haven't really had too many issues. Hold on, I was gonna find this one object that I bought. I don't know what I've done with it now. If I cleaned my office, it wouldn't be quite so bad. But it's a long thing, and it's got little ridges on each side. And I bought it because I shed a lot, my hair, and you can stick it down in the sink and pull up. And if there's any hair down there, I'm not having issues, but I don't want to have issues. Right. So I figured if I check it every once in a while, you know, and it's a heavy duty, and I think I paid like 30 cents for it, but it's, you know, it's yay long. It's pretty decent size.
Do they have a return policy, and do you have to pay for shipping? How does that work?
No, the bag that it comes in, you can reseal it, and I don't know exactly how it works, but there's a way you can send it back. And but here's what they say. They always tell you send it back, but I got a shirt, and I know I put a design up. Now, maybe I didn't. I don't know, but I'm pretty positive I did. And when it got here, it was a black shirt, and it said your design here on the front and no design. So I sent them a picture of it, and they told me I could get it quick, like that day, meaning I could keep the shirt and they would refund my money and put it on as credit, or it would take 4 or 5 days. I would return the shirt and then they would put the money back on my card.
That's cool.
So I just let them give me credit.
Do you pay for shipping on their stuff or not really? You don't have.
You don't pay shipping, but you have to get a certain amount, and you have to be careful now, because before you didn't have to worry about it, and you could just go in and click what you wanted and go check out. But you need to watch, because now they can come from somewhere besides Temu. And this is what happened to me. The item that I bought for Miss Barb, the face recognition camera, the phone holder, I ended up paying almost as much for shipping as I did the object, because it wasn't from Temu. If it comes from Temu, you spend $15, your shipping's free.
Right.
But you got to read, what's listed there, and it'll say free through Temu or whatever. If it doesn't say that, you're going to get it in a separate order. So I ended up paying shipping twice because I thought I had enough. And when they separated it, I didn't have the 15 on either order. So I ended up paying shipping twice. I wasn't happy. But I had learned my lesson.
TikTok will do that too. Like you're going to buy the object and then you look at shipping and it's as much as the object. Yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah.
You just have to watch and make sure,
Right.
But other than that, I mean, I've always been pretty satisfied with my objects, and like Leanne, hold up your blanket, Leanne. I got Leanne a blanket from Temu, and it's a big one. It's a fairly decent sized one. She likes ladybugs. And so, yeah, so it has ladybugs and things on it. And, it wasn't, I hate telling this and it a gift, but it wasn't overly expensive. Matter of fact, can you see, let me take this off. Can you see this? Wait a minute. That's my Pokemon ring. You have to go the opposite on this camera. So even though I wanted it to go left on my side, I had to take it right. But this is a Pokemon ring, and honestly, I wear it all the time. Are you paying attention?
Yes, I'm trying to see if I can see it on the computer because it's hard to see it in the little box. So I wanted to see if I could go live on the computer. Here, let me see. No. Right, go on. It's hard. It's little. I see it though.
Okay. Well, I'll send you a picture of it. Anyway, I wear it all the time, and jewelry, usually, even expensive jewelry, usually turns my fingers. Like I cannot hardly wear jewelry at all. And I wear this all the time, and it never turns my finger. It's never turned colors, nothing. And then I got this ring, which you won't be able to see, but it's got a couple of sunflowers with some little diamonds on the side and a diamond in each center of the sunflower. And then it says, I am enough.
How much were the rings?
$1 or $2.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Right. But I got this because this is my reminder that I am enough. No matter what anybody thinks, I am enough. And Ginger doesn't know it, but I got her one too. It should be at her house today. I don't know if it showed up or not. So yeah, and like I bought matching friendship anklets, ankle bracelets when me and my two friends went on our girls trip, and they were really cute. And I think I paid like 50 some cents a piece for those. They had no idea. I'm sure they thought I paid a lot more than that for them.
Do any of the other ladies? Do you guys use Timo or no? Just Purple.
I
Oh,
have
hey, Miss
used it.
Diva. There's Mary. Thank
Hey!
you. Chrissy says I order from them a lot. It's hit or miss on some of the clothes. Yeah. Sometimes like I bought you that shirt and I said, in fairness,
You did.
I said, Cooley, you want to go a size bigger? You're like, oh, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's not crazy tight. It's what you're right. I was wrong, but I
Right.
should have got a little
Well,
bigger.
you should let your wife wear it.
But no, it's not. I will, but it's depends on the day, what I've eaten, whether it fits or not.
Well, don't eat that day. Starve
Right?
yourself. No, I'm teasing. You
Oh,
don't use Temu, Miss Diva? I love this because it's cut in the back like you wear your shirts, and that's how I like mine.
I like that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
And
always
it's real
hot.
soft.
We live in a desert. I mean, it's 115 degrees and sometimes humid. It's just always hot.
Right. Right.
Is Teresa in the house still? Where's she?
Yes,
Is
I'm
she?
here. I'm
All
here.
right. It's we have to get used to this because what we see is this little box thing compared to what you're seeing.
Right.
April, Purple.
Oh, okay. So, does anybody have anything they want to say or like to ask? This is the shit show, so anything goes. I will show you. I got muscles.
There
on
it
that.
is. Woo! We cut you off
Oh,
yesterday. Look at those. Holy crap. See, there's definition. I see it. Look at you. Come on.
going the wrong way. That's
No
solid.
jiggle. There's no jiggle in your wiggle.
Mm-mm. And there used to be a lot of, now it's still a little loose right here,
Right.
but it's really tightening up. I'm telling you, going to Planet Fitness was the best choice I ever made.
I love it.
I
Okay.
love it. I love it. But I built up a lot of my muscle using 1 and 2 pound hand weights. Thank you. For the most part, depending on your size, like I'm still a bigger gal, so I always get at least a size bigger, especially
Right.
in the tops. My fear is I want one of those. They're called Tinky or something like that. They're like a little spaghetti strap shirt, and it comes with a little tiny short pair of shorts, and it's a swimsuit. Okay, but you can only get it in like 1X, 2X. Okay, so a 2X, would fit the top of somebody because of boobs and this, that, and the other.
Right.
But a 2X on my bottom end is going to fall off. I've got a stack of shorts over there that are everywhere from an extra large up to 2X that are falling off my butt. So I can't wear them.
It's frustrating, right? The top never
Right.
fits the bottom, and the bottom never. That's the story, right, of our lives. With
Right.
The different sizing.
Right. So.
See, that could be an idea. Like you could mix and match the sizes, right? Like if the place.
I think they should do that. I think they should allow that. I think that would be phenomenal.
Yeah, you just put your order in, and there's multiple different sizes, right? It wouldn't be that hard to mix it up.
I go to Walmart. Sometimes I do that. I'll be like, I'll get me a, whatever size I need in top, and then I'll go and find me an outfit that's the size I need in the bottom, and I'll mix match them.
Hey, you told me, does the crew know about Leanne's success? I was blown away about Leanne, her weight loss success. Does everybody know?
Oh, I don't know. Leanne in 16 months has lost 122 pounds and is looking really good. I was impressed.
Amazing.
Thank
Right.
you.
The photos you sent me, I couldn't believe it. It'd be cool if you could put it up on the screen to show. Can you do that? Could you show? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how I would do that.
Eventually, I'm sure.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. I have somebody down here wanting to come up. Let's see. Hey, Christy made it.
Woo!
Down here wanting to come up. Let's see. Hey, girl, are you up here?
Hey. I'm here. I had to download it.
You had to download it.
Yeah.
Nobody else did.
Hang on, I gotta turn off this. There we go. Yeah, I didn't download the app.
Huh.
Huh.
So, yeah.
That's weird because Leanne and them didn't have to download it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Just clicked on it.
You just clicked on it and it worked? It didn't work for me. It said I
That's
had to
crazy.
go through. Yeah, it said I had to go through Safari and open this link and open that. Yeah, it
Oh
wouldn't
my
work.
goodness.
Yeah. So
Blame it on Kimberly.
Well, she taught us something. Now we know, like, if it doesn't work, we can tell somebody. So, Christy, is there an app that says StreamYard on it?
yes. I went under my app, my app thingy, and I just typed in the app and it popped up, and then I just downloaded it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Good
you
to
just sign in. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Miss Diva, how you been doing on your journey? Leanne, girl, you ain't allowed to. If you get to hide your face, I get to hide my face.
Who's hiding faces? Oh.
Girl, you need to give me a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Take us with you. Take us with you. We want to hear the toilet flush.
Oh my goodness.
This is an outfit I got from Temu.
Ah,
Okay. Look at you. You're looking
Right?
so good.
Yeah.
you look great, Christy. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. I've been buying a lot from Temu as I lose weight because it's not that expensive.
Right. Right.
What's an outfit cost like that? What did you pay for that?
This little outfit was like $8.69 or something like that for the little jumpsuit.
Great.
And the tank
What
top
would
was
you
like, huh?
What would you pay at the store for something like that?
Oh, geez. Way over
Probably.
$20.
Yeah, I started to say at least 20, and it depends on what state you're in.
Yeah. Yeah. $20.
Yay! Miss Diva said that she went up to 7.5, finally feels like the meds are working, down 45 pounds, and feels like $1 million. Good job.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very good.
You go. That's awesome.
You keep it up, girl. You can do it.
Did you hear, Christy, what April said about Leanne? How much she's lost?
Was it like 130 pounds or something?
122.
Wow. That's
Great, isn't it?
amazing.
And
That's
45, Diva. I can't
I
see anything,
know,
but that's
right?
amazing. Nobody
She's
in the
lost
history.
more weight than. And how long you been on this journey, Diva?
It's amazing.
I know.
It is. I've been at this 2 years and I've lost 30 pounds. See, and she's been on it since January.
Yeah.
Wait, you're up to 30 pounds now? Purple?
That's it.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
No, that's
But-
think about that.
But
Wow.
Don't forget to
I'm not losing a lot in pounds, but I got on I done my 360 app and measured my body, and I was down 10.3 pounds of fat.
Amazing.
Wow.
And you know,
It ain't me bad.
when I talked to you, you said 20. Don't shit on 30 pounds. That's a lot of weight.
Yeah,
30
no,
pounds?
that's a lot of weight. Think about how heavy that is.
Well, okay, at 20 pounds, you know the largest cans of Crisco that you can buy, the Crisco
Yep.
large?
Yep.
It's 5 of those. That's 20 pounds. They're all 6 pounds. No. 30 pounds, they're 6 pounds a piece. So 5 of those is considered 30 pounds.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
But the inches are coming off.
Right?
I looked in the mirror today.
That's what really counts. I mean, that's where you really see it. Yep.
I went in to use the restroom at this place, and they have a long mirror, and I looked and I said, "Damn, who are you, girl?"
I know, right?
And
Yeah.
think about
But
it.
I
Even
can feel it.
if you were 200 pounds, but you looked the way you wanted to look in your brain, you wouldn't give a shit that it said 200 pounds. What do you
No,
care?
exactly.
Right.
Yep.
And that one exercise where you're sitting and you put your legs under the bar, and then the seat goes back with you, and you lean all the way back, and then you
Like
come
the
up, and
rowing
then
machine?
yes,
Rowing? Yes.
right. And then I just come up and went down and touched the ground. And I done that for probably 10 or 15 minutes. Well, I can tell you I done over 100 of those crunches or whatever they're called.
Wow.
And I can feel it, like my stomach is tight. Like I thought it was hurting. It's not hurting. I'm not used to being this tight.
Right.
Yep. I'm still on 5. I've lost 76 pounds so far.
That's great.
Yay.
And I haven't measured myself in a long time, but you know, I've gone down. Well, I was in a 4X, and I can buy extra larges now. So.
Wow.
Well, when I got married in 2013, I was 350 pounds. And when I started, if I remember correctly, I was close to 300 when I started on the Ozempic in 22.
Wow.
When I started on Manjaro March 1st, 23, I was at 250.
Amazing. Freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's amazing.
Well, really, you lost more than 30 pounds.
Right?
Well,
right?
I always forget to count the Ozempic.
Right, Teresa? Yes.
I never think to count the Ozempic.
Yeah, don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, you lost more than 30 pounds.
Oh, shit. Okay, so 300, I'm down to 220. So that puts me at 80 pounds?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I never count the Ozempic part. I'll tell you what, Ozempic, I actually lost more weight on it than I am on Manjaro. But the reason I went off of it is because it tore my stomach up. It made my stomach hurt so bad. I would have these horrible cramps, and it felt like someone was squeezing my intestines, and I would be doubled over. And one time I thought I was going to have to call. I was on the toilet of all things. And I'm like, oh my God, please do not let me die on the toilet. You know, I really thought I was. I was about to grab my phone and call 911.
Yep, that happened in the city.
Huh?
That happened in
Well, what I done is I leaned back to where my stomach wasn't kinked up by me, and I just started taking a deep breath. And I would exhale. And after about 2 minutes, it let up. I had to be really careful about bending, twisting, anything, because it seriously felt like my insides were twisted. But other than that, I mean, I could tell because all of a sudden my clothes were getting too big and
Tell
Sorry, sorry if
tell
you.
Christy you got the nod.
oh, yeah, like the third time I went to the gym, Christy, he told me 3 to 6 months. I'm sitting there on this machine and it's like the upside down bike, and you do this,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just shitting and getting it, and I'm all into. I got the earplugs on. I don't
I
remember if
don't
I
have
was.
I don't have you guys all on here. It's just me staring at myself.
Hmm.
So it's hard to envision you.
Oh, well, I can see everybody.
Yeah, well, you're the host, so maybe that's why.
I can see everybody.
I can see everyone.
Oh
I
well.
could see everybody.
Well, I guess I'm an oddball. I'll have to figure it out
Quit
another
being an oddball, girl.
time. That's
We
why I'm
love you
sitting here
anyway.
staring at myself, and I'm like, oh, this is making me nervous.
Hey, um, but it was like an upside down bike, and I was doing this, and I'm just like all involved, and I see a guy walking this way, and when he got even with me, he smiled and he gave me the nod, and
Oh
I
yeah,
want to
you
say
got
I was on the phone with Leanne or something because I remember saying I got the nod.
you
I
got
was
the
told by
nod.
Cooley I wouldn't get the nod that quick. I got the nod,
It
and that's
You
usually
what I
got
was
the
takes
talking to
nod.
myself.
it's 6 months to a year usually, and most of the time closer to a year. So I was surprised in a good way.
Yeah,
Well,
that's great.
I did strut my stuff right over my big fat ass right over there with all those men and got them weights. And I said, well, listen, I do 1 and 2 pounds at home, but I said, I can't look like a weakling. So the 5 pound ones look big. So I got those. And I went over there and I said to Leanne, I go, they're looking at me, Leanne. I said, I'm kind of getting paranoid. I said, and she's like, do you want me to get on that phone and tell them about themselves? I'm like, no, no. She goes, you hold your head up and be proud. And Ginger
Right.
said, walk in there. You got to walk in there like you own the place.
You
So
gotta walk.
literally the last time I went in, there was 3 or 4 men and they were standing around where I have to check in.
Hmm.
And they were just gossiping with the guys behind the desk. I got the hiccups. And I said, good afternoon, gentlemen. They said, good afternoon. I said, chop, chop, you got work to do. You need to get back over there and get your
Ah,
exercises done. And I just smiled real big and I just strutted right on over to my machine. And they walked off and went back to work.
I love it. I love
that's
it.
funny.
Hey, it's all about the attitude. I just walked in there like snap.
Yep, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Christy, have you been able to go back yet? Or how are you
Oh, I'm
feeling?
able. I just haven't gone. No,
Right.
I'm.
That's all right.
I haven't. I haven't. I've been involved with my pool and just hanging out in it. Haven't been doing much.
You'll go back when you're ready.
I will. I know I will. I told my husband I will.
Yeah.
I promise.
I love it. I love Planet Fitness. That is probably the best thing I've ever done for myself.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
I will. I was gonna say. I was telling April though. You can if it's not your jam, those bands and different things. You can work out from home too. Like I also get some people just don't want to train in the gym, and they could do it at home. So, to each his
Well,
own.
yeah, and I have my weights too that I play with at home and do different things. And, you know, I try to do a little bit of something every day. But,
Right.
I mean, I do a little bit, but I don't know.
You look tan. You look tan. That's for sure.
I should be tan because I've been in that pool about every day this summer.
You. How great though for your brain, meditation wise. How relaxed do you feel?
Oh, I love it. I
Right.
love it. Yep. Yep. I get out, afterwards and you know, I put something on the grill or I cook dinner, and you know, it's just really nice. I love it.
You know, and that's why I'm like, don't even be so upset with the gym. Like, yeah, in a perfect world, it would be great. But here's the thing. Sometimes your brain needs that season, a week, 2 weeks, a month for your head. Maybe it's more important for you to have that meditation head time right now than it
Yeah,
is, you know. So
yeah,
it'll change.
yeah. And I know I'm gonna go back. I figured, you know, I'll probably go back. I
Right.
think around September when I close up the pool, and yeah, and I
Hey, listen, you know what's great about our group, Christy? This ain't like church. We're not judging you that you didn't come to church on Sunday or that you trained. To
I
each
know,
his own, sister. Don't feel bad. You do you, girl.
I know,
Right.
I know.
Everybody does things differently, you
Yeah.
know. If
Well,
you're happy with you, that's all that matters, you know, because
well,
we're going to love you no matter what.
I would have kept doing it if I hadn't had to stop for those weeks. You know,
Right. Right.
it's jumping back into it that I would have a problem with.
Right.
Well, you know, and swimming in a pool can
That's
be
a good
just as
exercise.
beneficial.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, lifting hand weights is just as beneficial. It doesn't, you know, you don't have to go to a gym to get exercise.
100%.
right.
100%.
Lane gets on her vibrating plate and she'll be up there and I'll be at the gym and other people will be like Teresa gets on her and they'll just be while they're talking.
Teresa, do you have a vibrating plate that you use?
Uh-huh. Yes, I have that. I have a vibrating plate. I have a walking pad.
What does it do for you, the vibrating plate? I was talking to Leanne earlier. How does it make you feel?
Oh, I feel good because I have circulation problem on my left side
Yes.
because I had so many DBTs, and this has helped that a lot.
What does that mean? Say that again. What does that acronym mean?
The inflammation on my left side, I swell,
Yes. Okay.
so it's good for that.
How long do you go on for? Like, what do you like? How long?
Well, when Leanne and I bought that, I had mine over a year, but it's been sitting in the corner collecting dust.
Right.
But when they told me, I said, "Well, let me pull this thing out." So I started
Well,
using it. So
Christy, when I went to the gym that day, Christy ran to the gym. She got hers out and
I
set it
did.
up.
I
And
did.
Leanne had just gotten hers and got on hers, and we was all exercising. You missed
I
it.
did.
Yeah.
I did that day. I did go to the gym that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
and one time, April went to the gym, and I had just got my walking pad, and I said, "I don't had it for 2 days. I haven't even opened the box yet." And she said, "Girl, go open that box up." And I did it, didn't I? And got on it.
Right.
That's right.
Mhm.
I was saying to Leanne, it's funny about the inflammation because at Planet Fitness, they have it's called total body enhancement. It's the red light with the vibration. And for the inflammation and getting circulation, I think it's amazing. So
Mhm.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And you know
I,
what? Sometimes you don't want to train and you just do that. That's enough.
yeah. I know. I mean, that's. I heard that. I mean, I asked my oh, you know, the artery doctor. What are they called again? Anyway,
Heart surgeon, yes.
um, he said that he goes, I've never really heard of those things. He goes, he goes, I guess that would be good if you physically can't get out and walk.
Right.
You know, but I don't have an excuse. I can walk. I mean, my legs get tired quick and I have to take a break. But,
Sure.
you know, he said walking is what he suggests for me, you know,
Right.
to do it at least 10 minutes at a time, 3 times a day. So, and it's hard to go back and forth to the gym
Of
to,
course.
you know, that many times just to do that. So I thought about investing in one of those walking things too, you know, so then when I go to the gym, I can just do my weights, you know.
Right.
So I might do that, the walking pad thing.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that
I
I
put
can do
mine
it.
on sale. I put mine on sale. I'm gonna pay $88 for it.
That's amazing.
Where
Yeah.
at? On the big A?
No, TikTok.
Oh.
They have sales on them sometimes.
Oh, okay. I'll have to keep an eye out on that because for that price, I could do it. You know,
Right?
yeah.
Do you like it, Teresa?
I love it. It's
Do you,
quiet,
is it
and you can like stick it right underneath your bed, and it will be out of sight.
probably not
There you
underneath my
go.
bed? I got so much.
Mary, do you have equipment? You said you like to work out at home. What kind of equipment do you have? Oh, Mary says she started at 294 pounds.
Oh,
What is
You're
really?
doing, yeah, you're doing great, Mary.
Yeah.
what is she at now?
I think she said she was down 45
40 pounds.
pounds, so that would put her at 250.
Yeah.
Or wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't think that in our lifetime we would see something like this. This is amazing.
Oh, I would have never. Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
mean,
I started in March, and I was 298, and now I'm 270.
that's awesome.
Yay!
Amazing.
Yep.
I'm so
Everybody,
proud of you.
everybody's like 45 plus pounds on the panel
Yep.
here.
Yep. Yep. That's really great. I mean, it's not easy. You know, you still have to work at it. But it helps so much. You know,
Oh,
it
you're not
helps.
kidding.
It helps me tremendously. Just to control that food noise. Oh my gosh, just
That's the whole problem.
it eats me up. I mean,
Yes.
sitting there, it'll just nag at me and nag at me and nag at me until I get up and eat the whole cupboard. You know, I'm a savory snack eater. You know, the Cheetos and all that mess, Doritos and chips and dip, and you know, so I don't even partake in it at all anymore. I don't even want to get the taste of it anymore.
Hmm.
I'm afraid that once I do, it'll be party over.
Right.
You know. So, but I've
Okay.
been addicted to
Mary
water.
says she has an elliptical. I like the elliptical.
Right?
Do you? I tried that at the gym and it hurt my knee because, you know, I got to remember too, I got to have knee surgery done. As
Right.
soon as I'm cleared with my legs, you know, from the arteries. So,
Well, I didn't get to go for 2 years. I had to sit and wait to be cleared.
mhm. Yeah,
So, and before I got cleared, I injured myself and had to go back and have a second one done. And so then it was another year. So I've been 3 years trying to get straightened out so I could actually go to the gym.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I know. But my dog's staring at me. She's like, "Are you ever going to come in and feed me?" I'm outside and she's sitting at the door staring out at me.
Hey,
They
Cooley.
know. They know when it's dinner time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, clockwork.
Cooley.
Yes.
I right before the pandemic, I was going to the gym and had a trainer
Oh, wow.
and
a
was doing
trainer.
really good. I had a trainer.
They give you trainers at Planet Fitness, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I was going to, it was called You Fit. And they had trainers there. And I was going to trainer 3 times a week. And
How did you feel?
I felt good. And then the pandemic came, and that was it.
Right.
Yeah, and then you get out of practice. You get out of the
Yeah.
mindset. And, you know, even
Yeah.
You
though
couldn't
I
go
don't do
nowhere.
it.
You couldn't do nothing. Oh my goodness. All the weight came right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
That's why I always call it the journey that never ends, right? You guys, like,
That's right.
No.
Right. Because it doesn't end. It doesn't matter how low you get. You still got to take care of yourself.
I'd be
Yeah, you
500
do, and
pounds
you got.
if I didn't do. I'd be 500 pounds if we
Yeah,
didn't
I
do
mean,
it.
you got to keep yourself in check for all this weight to come back with like 100 more pounds. You know, I mean, I've done it a million times. You know,
Me too.
how many?
But
How
this
many?
my but this my last time. I'm not. This is it.
Yes, ma'am.
This is it.
Amen, sister.
I'm
This is
with
it.
you, girl. I'm with
I
you.
can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing that.
No,
Mm-mm, me either.
me either.
Leanne's big on that. Leanne, are you still there with us?
Yeah.
Leanne is she is not going back with her
Oh,
determination.
Oh, yeah, she
When it comes to overeating and doing all that, Leanne's a little bitch. She'll tell you quick and in a hurry if she says, I ain't going back. It ain't worth that pound of, on my body to eat that food.
stick to it, girls. Stick to your guns.
Right.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
Teresa, do you think even without a trainer that you might go back to the gym one day, or you're like, no, I like training at home better?
No, I might go back because I had been doing it for like 8 months before the pandemic.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So,
mean, consistently.
Right.
Yeah. That's great, man.
I can tell, even within my own family, even my daughters, who are my oldest one, don't know, or even with April, I can tell when just from their mood when they've exercised, whatever that means, right?
Mhm.
Outside April, like you just see the aura. It just changes everything in your brain, and just
It really
you're
does.
you're a different person.
Yep. Yep.
oh, yeah. And it feels good too, man. I'll start off and I'll be struggling. I ain't going to
Yeah.
lie. I'll be leaning on that treadmill. And I'll be like, oh, dear Lord, to myself, I'll be like, help me. Don't let me embarrass myself on TikTok.
I know.
and, but
See,
once I
you're
get
brave
going,
to do that on TikTok.
then it's like, and I'll tell you, you want to get fueled. That whole time the other day, I was so mad at that dude for calling me and Leanne fat bitches
Oh, you was
that,
hot.
What? Somebody did
oh,
that?
Yeah,
oh
she
yeah,
was
he
hot.
come in and he says, he goes, fat bitches, what are you having for breakfast? Well, my first thought is I'm like, you know what, fuck you, dude. And so about halfway through that sentence, I kind of stopped.
Right.
And he said it again, and Leanne kind of grumbled a little bit. And then he said it the third time, and I finally was like, I had my hand ready to hit block. And he said, hey, fat bitches, what are you going to eat for breakfast? I said, your mama. And I said, bye. And he goes, bye. And I hit that block button and blocked him. And I was just like, the whole workout.
People
See,
are
I take
so
that shit.
rude.
I don't let that shit bother me because I take that and that's my motivation.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
keeps me going.
It does me too. Somebody makes me mad. Does that too. The best time
Mm-hmm.
to go when you're mad.
Right.
Tell her what happened. It also got her ass banned on TikTok for a day.
Yep.
Oh, because of that?
Is that
Yeah, he
crazy?
reported her. He
Is that
reported her.
crazy?
He reported me and I got my live taken down for 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Let's punish the person getting harassed.
Right.
Right.
That's so
Yep.
wrong. That's so wrong.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, well, it is what it is. I just went and got my other account and come on it.
Yeah. That's just ridiculous, though.
I know.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you this. When I'll read through comments, right? Different creators. The amount of hate
Oh,
that I read on whether like it could be makeup, right? Just fill in the blank on whatever the creator's doing. This is what I think happens, you guys. I was talking about it with Christina today. I think a lot of these people stay home, right, and just live on social. And then they learn a little bit about barbecue, makeup, weight loss, and then all of a sudden they're the experts, right? Like they have an opinion that they learn a little bit, so they're either an expert and tell you that you're doing everything wrong, or they're just sad, miserable people that have no life. Because anybody who's doing anything in life, they're not shitting on someone else.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's I just don't understand people. I really don't. I don't get it.
I think because there's no repercussions, it's easy, right, to write something and then just go on your way. But listen,
How
I'm
can you
telling
feel
you,
good about yourself doing that? That's just
right? Because they're so miserable, they're
Yeah.
sad and depressed, and
They
they
got
hate the
low
world.
self-esteem themselves.
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Because would anybody who's positive do that to somebody? Of course not. So
No.
no,
I think, especially you guys, it's really hard as a creator, Purple, anyone that does it, that like it takes a while to learn to get your skin thick. Like it's a
yeah,
process because
yeah,
you can get hammered. I mean, like I said, every arena, like I'll read it, right, just to learn for myself. They get hammered over the stupidest things people pick out. But you choose to do that, but it's just it's a process for sure.
right, right. Yeah, it has to be because I
But it
don't think I could
helps.
do it.
But you know what, Christy? When we get a comment, Purple will say this too. Like that says, "Hey, you helped," or that comment is like $1,000,000. You're kind of like,
It
all
kind of
right,
trumps all the negativity.
the 100%, hundred
Yeah,
percent.
yeah. Jeez. Yeah, I know. So I'm
But
just
think about it though. Like, and I try to think of it this way: whether being on TikTok or any and everybody talking and sharing, I don't think any of us realize the impact that it has when people come through or just even read the comments or sit in these lives and
yeah,
realize, like, wow, like, do you know, like, it's so much bigger than ourselves that the people you're touching or we're touching or you being on the live is helping. Because I have to say, when I was first diagnosed with the Crohn's, I felt I'm like, nobody knows. And Facebook wasn't really, you just didn't really go on and share, right? So so now hearing 45 pounds, 70 pounds, I'm stuck in bed. I think it is much negative as there is. There's a lot of positive that's helping so many people, right? Like
well,
you're
think
not
about it
alone.
too. Because when I started watching you was back in the beginning of January, and I started this journey December 25th.
Right.
So think about all of the positivity and everything that I've gotten from you, and now the other group that we have, and
Right.
um, but I started in a dark place. At almost,
Hmm.
I was 262 at the time, and I mean, but without you guys and without support, see, I've never had support before, you know, so
Right.
it really helped. I
It
think that's
does.
why I was so successful so far.
I, I
Aw,
think I think
I feel the
Chris.
same way.
I think you guys. That's at least for me personally. What drives me to go through the negativity is because when I was in the dark place and it was really dark, I don't want people to feel that way. I get it that people will
Yeah,
feel that way. But for me, that's when I go, okay, bro, you lived in a dark place and you don't want people. So the mission is more important to me than the opposition. Does that make
right.
sense?
Yeah.
Right.
No, yeah, I get it. I get it.
To hear stories
Right.
like you or Purple, to be like, yeah, like I mean, I know, but I didn't know. By you just sharing that, Christy, that will make
Hmm.
me push harder. So when I get depressed or I don't want to do it or I don't want to show up or I'm like, nobody watches my stupid videos, I'll think of what you just said and go, this is why you do what you
Think
do.
about it. Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure
Well,
I'm not the only one. You're just hearing it from me, but I'm
okay,
sure there's
so I
others.
can tell you this. When I first met Crazy, he would have a week here and there, where he was kind of down and he couldn't really do a whole lot and things like that. And so one week, he was like, yeah, my Crohn's is acting up really bad. I'm really hurting, yada, yada,
Right.
yada. But he was still there.
Yep. Yep.
And remember me saying to you, I'm like, Crazy. I'm like, I've noticed something, and what I noticed is he's not alone. And because he wasn't alone, he didn't just sit down and give up. He kept pushing, even though he felt bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, realistically, there's going to be moments he's not going to be able to push. He's going to have to sit down
Of
and,
course.
rest. But, I've seen a huge, difference in him since we've been hanging out. And like, I love it because Leanne and Teresa, they push me. He pushes me. And when I feel like giving up,
Right.
I look at that group of ladies on TikTok and I'm like, I can't let them down. I cannot let all these people I care about down, because I've had a couple people say, you really are a leader on there. And I don't always feel that way.
Right.
Yeah, you are.
You are. Yes, you are.
You
And,
are.
and
But
and that's you see what I like about that purple is that people are seeing that no one ever shows, and that was like the whole thing when I set out to do this is no one shows when the leaders or whatever when they're down. They're always perfect, and it's such a fault. And
Right.
I wanted people to see like you, like no, we're human. We have down days too. You're not alone. Like sometimes it
right.
sucks, and
Yeah.
Oh, I have them. I
and,
definitely have them.
and
And
people can
some days are
relate.
worse than others.
And that's where I think the connections come from is they see, okay, you're not this person that doesn't ever deal with things and you're just like us. And no one shows that. No one shows that on social. They always show when they're
Right.
their best.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But see, life is never going to be perfect. I don't care. You
Oh,
you get 10 people, and if even one of them says, "Oh, my life's perfect," they're
They're
lying.
lying.
They're
They're
lying.
lying. I know they're lying.
Because even at my very best part of my life, there's always bad things that happen. You feel bad, or you're in a bad way in your marriage, or
right,
it's something, you're bucking horns with your best friend, you know or worse yet, you're banging your head on the wall because you don't get why you feel the way you do, and you're just depressed. And so yeah,
Yeah.
there's always something, and sometimes it may be a lot less than other times, so it may not necessarily feel like it's any big deal, but
right.
it is. And just
Yeah.
having people you can count on, that you can go to and talk to and
Hmm.
whatnot, makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
It
And
does. See.
knowing they're always there, right? Like, and this is just my
Right.
personal opinion. I don't know how you feel, Purple, but whether it's TikTok or even YouTube, my feeling is this: they don't have to stay with me. Like, is it great? Yes. My whole hope for people is they come in. What I love them to say, of course, but to get what they need and be like, I'm strong now. I can move on with my life and knowing, okay, you can always come
Hmm.
back. But like to give them that strength to be like, that was a season. I needed that person, and now I can move on. That's kind of my thought.
That's your. Yeah. That is. If my
Right.
if you lose me, it's because my phone is almost. It's on its last leg.
Uh-oh.
I'm on red. I'm in the red
Teresa,
zone.
are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I just want you to know, just a quick side note, moving on. I always love your little comments. You always make me
Oh,
smile. I just want you to know. When I see her out of Teresa's like she's kind of like the wind. Out of nowhere, she appears, and I'm like, oh, it's Teresa.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Like
Well, you
sometimes
know,
she's so
I
quiet, and
smile.
then other times, you'll hear her.
if you had seen her like 3 days in a row, it started the day at the gym when Leanne was feeling bad with her potassium, and she said, "Get off that damn vibrator." I like to die. It was hilarious.
well, she
And
said she was
then the
having
next
heart.
day she did it again. She did it like 3 days in a row. Cracked me up. I'm like, oh my God, we have rubbed off on poor Teresa. She was always so calm and quiet, never,
Right. And
you
sweet
know.
demeanor and
I'm like, what have we done?
You know what the truth is? Teresa's like, I work so damn much. I'm just tired, you guys.
right. Exactly. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. It was hilarious.
But she know I didn't mean no harm. I was.
Oh, you didn't. No, you didn't mean no harm. You were
No.
just
Miss
caring.
Leanne, what are you doing? You're supposed to be up here bouncing off the wall.
She go to sleep? Where is she?
I'm listening to you guys.
Oh, come on now.
Well, you got to
I
get up
was
here and
brave enough to
participate.
come on here. You need to be.
I'm right here.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna get off here. I love you guys. My phone's
Love you
gonna go
too.
dead, and I don't want to abruptly just, jump off. So,
Right.
but I'm glad I figured it out. So next time I'll know, and I'll do it on my iPad too. I'll download it on there.
Shoo,
Yay.
girl.
So,
All right.
well, you all have a wonderful night.
All right.
Thanks
And
for joining
Bye,
talk
us.
to you later.
Chrissy.
Okay, bye
Bye,
bye.
Christy. Love
Love
you.
you.
Night. Love
All
you
right. Bye
all.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. April or Purple, do you want to land the plane? And then I'll go get some stuff. We've been going an hour and 7 minutes.
Okay. Well,
Unless the ladies want to stay on with you. I was going to
ladies,
go.
do you have anything you want to say?
No.
No.
Well, y'all are so talkative. Miss Diva, you have anything you want to ask or say? Well, we're waiting for her. So you guys know Crazy Cooley over here. He has new merch. I cannot wait to get my coffee mug. Y'all will be seeing it because I'll be drinking me some hot coffee with it. And you got to be the 1% of the 1%, or you can't be part of this gang now, guys.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Get over there to his merch and order you some stuff. We got to send his kids to college.
Right? It's crazy. Thank you. And the quotes on the back, if you guys watch it, I don't know, didn't make it
Right.
clear, but that quote's on the back of the shirt and the hoodie. It's not on the front.
I will
Okay.
give everybody in our audience a true opinion of my cup when I get it. Because listen, I'm a coffee drinker from way back when, and I don't just drink coffee. I drink espresso. I drink profies, iced coffees, hot coffees. So my thing is that friends or not, if it's a bad mug, I'm going to tell you it's a bad mug.
Amen.
So I will definitely let you know how it is when it comes in.
Please do. And can I ask you the big question?
Sure.
Before this, back in the day, was Folgers in your cup?
It has been, but Folgers is too weak for me, honey. I can't drink no weak ass coffee.
Right? That's what we grew up with, though, right? Our parents and
Right? Oh my
Folgers.
God. My mom had a pot, weak pot. And it brewed. I mean, she had one going or ready all day from time she got up till the time she went to bed. And that's why I didn't like coffee, because I thought all coffee tastes like that.
Right.
And then I went to New Orleans where they have coffee shops and yada, yada, yada. And oh my goodness sakes, the coffee was so good. The cold brew, and we had a French press cold brew, and all kinds of things. And I got to 35 years old, I finally started drinking coffee.
Right? Have you had, if I ever listen, you know what my favorite coffee is of all time? One of them. Top two. Jamaican Blue Mountain Coffee. Amazing. Have you ever had it?
No, where do you get that at?
See, they sell it online, but you can't get it. It's not real. Like sometimes they'll do blends. You don't know what you're getting. So next time, if I ever go to Jamaica, I'll buy you some. It comes from, like, for real, the Blue Mountain. They have it's called Blue Mountains in Jamaica. It's from super, super high elevation, right? They're grown on this mountain that is ridiculous. And seriously, some of the best, strong, smooth coffee I've ever had. So we'll put it on your list.
Oh, well, Nicole and Teresa were the first two in the live, and we said whoever the first two were, we were taking, when we got rich and famous, we were taking them on a trip. So
Right?
they're going to have
Yes.
to go on a trip with us.
Yes. And I'm not kidding. I said that to Christy. If I ever made it, we're going to Turks and Caicos. And I mean that too. Like, I'm not kidding. One day, right?
Right,
That's right.
right. Of course, I'm not going to leave Leanne out. That's my sister. She's got to go too. So,
Can you imagine all of us just even
Thank
at the
you.
airport? Could you see us just as a little group of people? They'd be like, "Oh my goodness, what did a cat drag in this time?"
right. Yeah, they take one look at us and go, "Oh boy, this is going to be a long week."
It'd be nice if we had like a meetup. All of us
Agreed.
meet up somewhere.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Last time
I would love
Teresa,
that.
last time someone wanted to do a meetup with us,
Mm.
they stopped watching our stuff. Tell her quickly how crazy it was with the love affair when I said no. You remember Purple?
Oh, oh yeah.
Tell her
Yeah.
what happened. Like the quickie.
Yeah. So this girl that was on his lives um started calling him, and like she becomes stalkish and
Mm.
wanted to meet up, and he's like, I can't do that right now. I've got kids and responsibilities and whatnot. And
Right.
oh, it was not pretty.
Oh my
And she
It was
goodness.
left
not.
us, T. She didn't want anything to do with me anymore.
Oh my
Well,
Well,
goodness.
good.
she would come in and kind of hide around and spy.
But I would talk to her. I'd say, "Thanks for the watch time."
Oh my
That's
goodness.
People are so crazy. I mean,
that's so funny.
you see it. They're crazy.
I can't imagine how much fun it would be if we all hooked up and met.
It'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
it would be nice.
Leanne, you and I usually cut up really bad. This ain't no shit show. You've been hiding the whole time.
Because I can barely hear y'all.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, why is that?
I don't know. I guess my phone's retarded. I don't know. So I spent the past hour and 14 minutes holding my phone up to my ear.
Aw.
Maybe your volume's down. When you get off, go in settings and go on the sound and make sure it's the volume, because sometimes it goes down.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I've had that happen.
hmm It happened to me several times.
Girl, you just want to smoke and you can't do it on live.
Why not? She can.
I
Can't she?
don't,
Can probably smoke.
well, we can't put it on YouTube if she does, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
Maybe she
fine
can.
down here not smoking. You see me shivering most of the time because I'm holding my phone up to my ear.
Yeah.
Do you, do, does Leanne have a little tripod that she could sit her phone in?
No,
Mm-mm.
Okay, put it on the list. We need to send her one.
Yeah. I got an extra one somewhere around
Listen,
here.
I've dealt with hazmat twice. You send her one
Okay.
because, listen, it took me 4 weeks to get something to you, and then it only took me less than 3 days to get it to Miss Barb. So I'm keeping that good record right there. You send it and deal with it.
You gotta
That
send
was
me.
nuts.
Does Leanne have? I need her phone number and address. You'll have to send it, or she'll have to. I don't.
I
I
mean,
don't.
they're nice. I get them on Temu cheap. Like, I think I only paid 10 or 12 bucks for the one that I sent Miss Barb, and probably not even that, because a lot of times I put them in um my cart and I let them sit there, and then I'll start when they see they've sat there a while. They'll be like, "Oh, so much off on this," and so.
I just found the chat feature. I've been sitting here not seeing anybody's. Do you guys know how to do that on the phone? I just figured it out. Did it come up? Purple.
Hold on, let me look.
No, I don't see it.
Did
Oh, wait a minute.
Teresa
I went to the wrong spot.
hit chat on your phone, Teresa, and see
Uh-huh.
if you see. I wrote hi.
Oh
Now
yeah, I
you
see
made
it.
it a private one.
I see it.
You see
I
it?
see
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
there
see
it
it.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you've done is you've made a private.
Oh, okay. I see that. Okay. Yep.
Well, why mine's all the way on the other side?
Did what happen, Teresa?
My chat is always on the opposite side of yours.
I don't know. Here, let me type in again. She did. Oh yeah, that's right. Mine is too. That's weird. Purple's on the other side. Hey, but
No, that's me. That's me.
I see. I got one that says Oh, that's you. Hello,
Yeah.
I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, it's easier to read.
Now listen, I'm not allowed to touch buttons while we're live.
No, don't touch nothing.
I get in trouble. I knock myself completely off.
You're back.
I'm
Hey,
back.
will you do me a favor, Purple?
What's that?
Will you text me um and see if it had uploaded just to your StreamYard? Because I think we have to upload it to YouTube. Even though it's live, I think it's recording it in StreamYard, and then I think we're supposed to upload it ourselves. It doesn't automatically, like how when we do it the other way. I think we have to do it. I'll look too, but just when you're looking, I'll look too.
Well, but it said if we wanted to stream over there, we could do one at a time.
But it didn't upload it to YouTube. I think we physically have to do it from StreamYard. Like transfer it.
Okay.
Tell me if you find that too, but that's what I think.
Okay. We'll check it.
Okay.
Miss Steva, you have a good night too. So,
Okay. Okay, well, I'll see you on TikTok.
Are we going to TikTok?
I thought you was ending this.
Yeah, are you ending this? We're at 119. What are you doing?
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoy our shit show. Come and see us again. Make sure you go visit the merch shop at Crazy Coolie 50. You can check us out on Instagram. You can check us out on TikTok, on YouTube. So come check us out, hang out with us. If you'd like to be part of our live, as long as you're 18 and you don't mind that little craziness, we'll probably let you come up. Okay, so
Bye.
with some of the people on here, it might be a lot of craziness. All right, guys, you know
All
what
right.
Purple says. Purple says if you're going to be a badass, be the best badass you can be. Mwah.
Whee! Bye.
Bye. Love you guys.